Hello, hello, everyone! Sorry we're starting a couple minutes late. Trying to herd cats can be an interesting endeavor. Stares at
Ow.
Relia.
Okay, yes. Okay, request to be made public submitted.
Hello, Umgi. Hello, Pripley. Hello, Cold Silver. Though Cold Silver's in my party.
Hey.
First, we will start by talking to this troubled gentleman over here. You seem troubled. What for art thou troubled?
Troubled by a cinematic.
Oh dear, he's taking it out on the wandering dramaturge.
Now look here. My father was quite clear on the repercussions of returning to him without your next work. And for that you have my sympathies, but genius is a most fickle mistress, and her expertise was thoroughly spent but recently on a play script promised to my dear friend Genomus. You honestly mean to say you have nothing? Not even an outline? I deserve that much after you were so generously compensated the other evening. Compensation? That drink was meant to be payment for my services? That's been one hell of a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it certainly wasn't offered out of the kindness of my heart. Have you any idea how expensive that wine was? As I recall, you and your wife were the ones who drank most of it. And you clearly have more money than sense because that particular vintage was positively revolting.
Oh dear. The wine snobs are at it again.
Yep. And who might this be? Wait, don't tell me. Another good friend come to rob me of your next play script? Rylia Sarnath? Champion of Eorzea, Saver of Doma? That Rylia Sarnath?
That's my sister. I was there and helped too.
Hush. Thus do I find myself wanting for inspiration. Have you, by chance, embarked on any fantastical journeys of late? Grand adventures to stir the soul, and perhaps my writing hand to commit pen to paper? Don't do it. It always leads to trouble. No. No. The fabled blade saved the queen, given life, girded by Gunhilder's blades. And you say this took place in the ruins of the p.2 royal palace? My oh my, that is quite the riveting tale. I'm gonna get a headache. I know that look. You have an idea for your script. You are quite right, my friend. The seed of inspiration has been planted. She stands in the royal palace. No, the royal cathedral. Suitably opulent location at any rate. And the last descendant of Queen Gunhilder stands ready to defy you in pursuit of her lifelong ambition. Why do you insist on standing in my way? She exclaimed, tightening her grip on the holy blade. Are you truly so eager to meet your gods? No, any who would oppose me are undeserving of such a mercy. The only solace you shall have from my wrath will be damnation. No. I fear, having not seen the exchange firsthand, my perusals stray too far into the realm of fiction. That's never stopped any of you lot before. If I am to do your deeds justice, I must needs know all that took place that fateful day, down to the finest detail. What do you mean fateful day? I do it once a week. No. I say again, no.
Yeah, not gonna touch that one with a 10-foot pole, but at least it's unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Geralt. You're looking at me like I'm a tankard of ale, and I don't like that.
I thought you were singing us more of a kettle. What dreams are made of. Geralt would test his forge in ways the ancient Bosnians only dreamed of. Well, didn't see you traipsing about. They told me you've been keeping busy giving the 4th Legion what for on the front lines. I'm sure you're itching to get back, but before you go, we have some interesting news to share. One of the surviving members of Gunhilder's Blades has found more crystals on the battlefield, far different from those we have seen before. They ain't formed from the memories of the dying. More like a concentration of raw emotion. And I'd wager me my last mug of ale, maybe not me last mug, that Gunhilder's Blades would have used crystals just like these to give their weapons more bite. If they knew how, that is. Seems like when the last queen unleashed the power of the sword, the prayers of her people added to her strength. These crystals ain't exactly full of faith, but if we're looking to make the resistance weapons strong, the power of them emotions might just do the trick. From what books I could find, Gunhilder's Blades had the same idea, enhancing their weapons using the power of prayer, but understanding how to unlock the potential to save the queen proved too much for him.
Fascinating. Should we succeed with even the ancient Bosnians failed, we will have forged the true blades of Gunhilder, as they were meant to be.
You could say that. Of course, I'd rather we keep calling them resistance weapons.
Whatever we choose to name them, it's certainly an exciting prospect. You shall have my support of the House of Splendors, and any resources that might prove useful to your work.
The cooperation of the House is greatly appreciated, but I assume this is not an act of charity.
Oh, it never is, darling. Well, we are a business after all, but surely any price we ask is a pittance if it means the glorious news standard for your countrymen to rally behind.
Yeah, such splendorous weapons would more than serve as a beacon of hope for our people's future once the Imperials are driven out of Bosnia. More importantly, the contract with the House of Splendors will be fulfilled, assuming, that is, we can get a hold of everything we need. I know that dreamy look, but it ain't happening. You're never getting out of debt with her.
No, it's just not happening.
That being an alloy what can handle higher concentrations of aether, a potent reagent to bind ethereal energies to the weapon, and a means of committing the power of emotions to it.
A rather tall order, but I am certain the House of Splendors can provide. I will have my associates look through our inventories and bring the necessary resources to Gengos. Naturally, the House will expect something in return, most likely goods of equivalent value.
And what part will you play in the proceedings, if I may ask?
Oh, I plan to have the Ironworks make adjustments to the Allegan node in order to more precisely tailor the completed weapons to future wielders. After all, such attention to detail will increase their value exponentially. And one last thing. I will be instructing my colleagues to deliver the requisite materials in bulk. That they should have to travel so far, I intend to make it worth their time.
I suppose that is fair. We will certainly have need to forge more weapons when new members of Gunhilder's Blades are appointed.
Thank you for understanding. Now, without further ado, I shall begin my preparations.
For the time being, that leaves us to ponder upon the not-so-simple matter of the goods the house will demand as payment. Oh dear.
Oh dear. I don't like how they're looking at me.
Well, you don't have to help us if you don't want to. Although, from what I gather, most adventurers find the lure of a shiny new weapon hard to resist. Does that sound accurate?
Unfortunately. Now all I have to do is wait for my moment.
Oh dear.
What is she conniving? Careful there.
Putting Geralt back into debt, of course. And actually, for all of this, I should switch over to Bard.
Yeah. Zoltan.
Yep. I but moments ago received a list of desired goods from Mr. Srigana. The House of Splendors works with frightening efficiency.
Yes, they do.
What they're asking for does not seem entirely unreasonable. As Srigana has arranged 3 separate transactions, I shall let you decide which to attend to first. Three new resistance weapon quests are now. Upon completing these 3 quests, an additional resistance weapon quest will become available.
Okay, time to dive. Spare parts.
Spare parts. Zlatan has learned what the House of Splendor seeks in exchange for a reagent. As Geralt mentioned, we will require some manner of bind the crystal's aether to the weapon. For this particular transaction, the House of Splendors is but an intermediary for the manufacturer. Goblin metalworkers of some renown in Idleshire, apparently.
Oh, we know them well.
We know them. Maybe we should skip the middleman and go straight to them.
Oh, I wish we could, but you know they'll never let us.
Darn exclusive contracts. According to Regana, despite the material requiring the use of some sort of special forge, she was able to negotiate a reasonable agreement. It still struck me as a rather lopsided deal in their favor, and we have little choice but to take her word for it. For our part in the bargain, we've been asked to procure 2 varieties of mechanical parts. They must be of the highest quality if we are to appease the goblin's discerning eyes. Supposedly, the parts in question are commonly found in an apparatus employed by the Illuminati as well as the Empire's forces. We've been asked to collect 30 of each, participating in skirmishes and critical engagements in Zadnor. Also obtained from completing any of the normal Alexander 8-man raids. Tell me a story?
Yes.
The House of Splinters is prepared to deliver a shipment of metal alloy, provided that you fulfill your side of the... If you're up to the task, Later Sarnath, I thought we might attend to the metal alloy required for the resistance weapons refinement. I say we, but I fear there's little I can do to help with this particular request from the House of Splinters.
There never is.
For some reason, they've requested memoirs of battle in return for their services. They were quite adamant about that said memoirs are of fierce battles far more harrowing than anything I myself have experienced. What's more, they went on to say that these writings be based on battles here in Bosja or battles of an otherworldly nature. My apologies, Blade Cernas, but they have asked for 30 freshly penned volumes of each. I don't mind fighting the battles, but do I really have to write reports on them?
Yep.
But I'm an adventurer, so I don't have to write reports.
You're also a scholar, so suck it.
No, I'm a bard. I can sing about my exploits to them.
Meanwhile, I feel a disturbance in the aether as Eos face palms.
Participating in skirmishes and critical engagement with Zadnor and a normal Omega.
And last but not least,
A fond memory. The House of Splinters has devised a way to bind the power of emotion to weapons, which it is willing to share for a price. According to Master Geralt, the means by which emotional energies are committed to the resistance weapons is perhaps the most crucial part of the refinement process. Somehow, the House of Splinters has contrived an incantation they believe will do precisely that, inspired by the techniques used to create materia. They are pinned to magic scrolls, no doubt designed to expire after a handful of uses. But I digress. In exchange for these scrolls, they have asked we procure crystallized memories of the dying. Our work on the resistance weapons has garnered their attention, it seems, and now they wish to study the crystals to perhaps refine their own wares. I would rather we didn't have to share the techniques of our forebears, but if this is the price we must pay to benefit Bozja's future, so be it. I will forego explanations on how to acquire them, as you are already quite familiar. You need only know they've requested 2 varieties of memories, 30 of each. Skirmishes, critical engagements in Zadnor, and Eden 8-man raids.
well, they really want to keep us busy for the next, 6 months?
6 months. Yeah. And now we have a plot-related thing to go get.
By the way, hello Octi, hello Foxfire, it's good to see you too.
Mm-hmm.
It is time to hit Zadnor. As soon as I can find the NPC somewhere around here. Ah, there he is.
Good luck with that.
We ready?
Yep.
No.
Tough luck, we're
Never.
going anyway.
It's tough.
I can feel the enthusiasm.
You should.
Yeah, this plateau has seen better days. Hello, dear. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Baron.
Mm-hmm.
And indeed, Mikoto has a quest for us. Ah, there you are.
Certain decisions made during the course of this quest will affect the story and subsequent quests. These decisions cannot be changed once this quest is completed.
Oh dear.
Please note, however, that these decisions will not affect rewards received upon quest completion. Resolve unshaken. The knowing look in Mikoto's eyes suggests it may be time to get to work.
to have kept you waiting, Theron, Rylea. We have finally found a suitable location for the Ironworks device. And you'll be pleased to hear the Don's ready to go. Some of our finest work yet, if I do say so myself.
I count 5.
Once in place, Basalgin has asked that we redirect the aether currents to the newly secured outpost. I will mark it on your map of the location of where the device needs to be set. When you have finished, contact us via Link Pearl and we shall handle the rest.
Because they quite wisely do not trust us with all the technicals.
I shall pray for your two's safe return.
And there they are.
Checking, Lilja. The defluctuation aether manipulator is ready to go. It not only scans the area for flows of ambient aether, but reroutes them to whatever direction we need. If there's nothing else you wanted to talk about, I should give it one last check before it's sent out to the field. I think we're good. Mikoto? Once in place, Basalgin has asked we redirect the aether currents to the newly erected outpost. I will mark on your map the location where the device must be set. Right. Go do work. Got it.
Go do grunt work. Hi.
We have new barding. We shall use it. We are slow boats anyway.
Work.
By the way, thank you, Talon, for doing some cluster farming while we're dealing with cinematics.
Oh, did you get one?
I'm noticing I'm up to 71. I thought I was at like 68 the other day. Go around the hippogriffs here.
Yeah, it's a good thing I got that mount the cheap way since I'm at 54.
Bombing run incoming.
It's very polite of them to mark where they're trying to hit, though. Do note that it is 2 a.m. server time.
We have ghosts on the field, right?
Uh-huh.
And it looks to be our destination.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there, Action!
Hey, action.
Ah, yes.
The dam is ready, Theron, Rylea. Readying the transmission protocols now. Oh god, it's doing the glow and gopher thing again.
Yep.
Ugh.
All by remote because they don't trust us with anything technical.
All systems appear to be normal. Can you confirm the dam has burrowed into the ground? Yes. That would very much be a yes. Then everything is as it should be. You're free to return to camp. Oi. Now which way is camp?
Is this one we should get involved in?
I've got a feeling we shouldn't get involved in any of them just yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Meanwhile, Action's
That's
sitting there.
a rough
No, go for the game achievement. Go for it. Just out of curiosity, 4th Legion Zealot, and they're already over schedule for what they need. So I'm not worried.
Yeah. There was that 46 when I looked.
51, 53.
Yeah.
Face full of chocobo tail.
Not generally recommended.
Yeah, the only thing that
Yes,
might get me into
metal.
DR Savage is the fact that if you do it correctly, you get the Cerberus mount.
Oh, nice.
What constitutes doing it correctly?
Living.
I think living. But it's like...
As in never getting killed? Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, well... Mikoto?
More shelling.
Welcome back. The dam appears to be working as planned, though it will take some time for the diversion of the ether currents to be complete. We will continue to monitor the situation from here. Should the dam be in any need of fine-tuning, however, we may have need to call on you again. Sensors indicate faint traces of ether drifting towards the destination location, and the energy signature is growing stronger. Before long, we'll have made a brand new current leading straight to the outpost. Makoto? Oh dear.
Boy.
And her echo just drug us in, didn't it? Oh yeah, it sure did.
Makoto, no! Yeah, that... So, no. Make sure she packs a parachute.
Yeah. Mikoto? Another vision, isn't it? And you saw it too, didn't you? What was it? What did you see? It's nothing, Lilja. Really, just a dizzy spell is all. I will be fine after a short rest. Mikoto, there's no reason to put on a brave face. You said before these visions of yours can't be changed, but that doesn't mean we can't help. That's very kind of you, Lilja, but I promise you I'll be fine. For now, let's all concentrate on the task at hand. All right, but if you ever need to talk, I'll be right here. I understand your concern, truly. But if we ever tell the others, there's nothing we can do to change what we saw. What we saw. No battle is won without sacrifice, and I have made peace with what is to come. I imagine Mumbrida was very much the same in her last moments. She never turned her eyes from the truth, the inevitable, no matter how harsh it may be. It is a quality you both share, and one I strive to emulate. Come now, Theron, Alia, let's not assume the worst. After all, we know not of what happened before or after that brief glimpse into the future.
All the same, I think I might ask Sid to install a grapnel.
See. Mikoto? Thank you again for your help, Theron. We should have no trouble locating more suitable currents now. I trust you'll be eager to return to the field, so I will not keep you, unless perhaps there's something else you wish to talk about? For now, we will pass. She's kind of said her piece.
Yeah.
Loja? Thanks again for your help with the dam. Once the new outpost is secure, we can be certain we'll get right to work right away on erecting the barrier. In the meantime, perhaps you'll be willing to share what you and Makoto saw? On second thought, forgot I said anything. Like she said, it's all fine. Let's get back to it, eh? Speaking of getting to work, I think the Sultan was asking after you. Probably wants to talk about strategy before the next mission. Right. The Sultan!
Okay, that's here, not in game. Blade Surnath, thank you for coming. To speak with you about Mesija.
Alright, what about Mesija?
As you may recall, it was my intention to have her stand trial once and Bazia's lands made secure. But there are those who demand we make an example of her. Cries for her execution grow louder by the day. It is my belief that we must first establish a rule of law where those convicted of crimes may be given due process. In the case of imperial captives, exchange of prisoners should be considered a viable alternative. I do not deny that the crimes she committed are grave indeed. Yet the fact remains Mesija was a soldier, working under the orders of Gobranth and the Fourth Legion. I'm hesitant to carry out so harsh a judgment when it is her superiors who should be held accountable. Such is the nature of war. Soldiers forced to perform terrible, terrible deeds at the behest of a select few. As commander, I know all too well the weight that my orders carry. The day may come when I am made to answer for the acts committed in my name. But today, it is Mesija who stands accused. Gobranth has yet to be brought before us, and the people demand justice be served one way or another.
It is not my place to give counsel on such grave matters. But I trust
It's
you
either that or
will make the right decision.
it's either that or the second one.
Yeah, the first one is not quite right either.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm going to abstain as a third neutral party. In a way, it's really not our place. So yeah.
Yeah. Not my place. When the time comes, I will keep your words in mind. Thank you, Late Cernath, Late Vexna.
Sorry we couldn't have been more help. You know we're just mercs here, right? And back to Lilja.
Dang it.
Did you get turned around?
No. I checked to see what he said next. He had an extra option, and I did not hit the one I wanted.
Oops. Why the fair brow? Was it something Basaljan said? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't pry. I'll get back to work.
No, that's fine.
Oh, look at all those clusters they just dumped on us to eat up our bag space.
Next quest can be accepted at rank 18.
We're at 16. Lots of lodestone.
Yeah. Lost Burst, Lost Stone Skin.
Lost Rampage.
More Lost Stone Skin, then that's a different category. Interesting. Lost Rampage. Lots of Lost Stone Skin.
Do I keep with my spell shell, lost shell, and lost steel string and trade it for something else?
Yeah, the +2 or the +1 version of them.
Yeah, we don't have those.
Plus one version of what?
The shell and shield.
Yeah, the most I have is Stone Skin 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be right back.
So where are we heading to? So I'm wondering if we should stay in Bard and Dragoon. I might slip into something a little more healy.
Next.
Hey, Dalen.
Ew.
Oh, look. Yeah, I think I'm going to slip into something a little more healy. And I just lost the thing I just took. Dang it, and that thing was expensive.
Yeah, that's the one problem with being able to switch classes if you're using essences.
Thanks for joining us.
Hmm.
Looks like it's just us two at the moment. Or us three in this little state. Whoopsie!
Like I said, it's very polite of them to announce where they're gonna fall. Like directly on me.
Though I have to admit, I'm looking at my medal, and that sure went up really fast.
Yeah, will give you pretty quick, especially considering what the max number of metal hits.
I might be him here soon.
I'd loan you some of mine if I could.
Dang it, the resistance fire died on me.
Compact axle. That must be one of those.
And I am ready to rank. You've probably got a little bit, don't you?
Oh yes.
Oh, I guess we're killing this thing. It's such a Nimrod.
Apparently.
Yeah, give me a heads up.
Yeah, there's one.
I was gonna say something and now I've brain farted. I'm sorry. I got distracted by Baron saying he needed to go fold laundry.
Night, Baron.
Yeah. Good night.
No. Sorry.
Welcome. Welcome to the grind of hell. The things we do to get more story. I think someone else just joined us.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's not going to be very many people on the field pretty soon.
Another compact axle. I'm debating whether I should stay as white mage or flip to Ast.
Yep.
Leave that up to you.
Let's go diurnal.
And
Oh
here we
look,
go.
another skirmish.
Yeah, I saw the chat text coming up. This one.
Put that away.
Ow!
Yeah.
Crap
This
is
one's
all up.
pretty cheap.
Breaking the ice. 4th Legion's Mage Detachment has... Here we go again. Has unleashed a hulking ice golem. The creature must be eliminated before it can wreak untold havoc.
There, that should help.
He decided to do it himself.
Yeah, the metal is actually kind of streaming in pretty fast.
Yep.
Dang nabbit.
Yeah, I might be ready to go up after this.
Thank you for
And
that
that's why you
interrupt.
Yeah, and that's why you have to have a tank for this fight.
At least something with interrupt.
Watch
Sure.
it, guys. I'm gonna get streamed here.
Yep.
Oh, this is looking good. Ow! Dead. Oh, thank you.
Thank you for dying.
Somebody got her up.
Ah.
I'm gonna die here again. Yeah.
Someone or something is really liking you, huh?
Well, what had happened is he'd freeze me in place and then an AoE would land on me
Ah.
while I was frozen.
Yeah. Okay. That'll do it.
I saved you! That and your tank privilege.
Yeah.
And no, I get to live through this one. Whee! That was nasty. How's your medal?
Yes, I can go up now.
Let's go rank up. We
You
will
guys have
be
fun.
back. Poor Urza, she does not like this place.
I don't blame her. I don't think Lucy likes it any better.
Yes, Ari, he was indeed planning out his attacks, and he knew the classic strategy of all MMOs. Go for the healers first.
For the healers.
Because just about every single time, except when I was down, he went for the healer. Funny that. Yeah, and this area is just going to get more difficult as it goes along. I just know it.
Mhm. Can confirm.
Hello, Mr. Resistance Commander.
Oh, great. I need to take care of that.
And double check the appraiser.
There.
We are now 17. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
One more and we get more story.
Mm-hmm.
Now to find our way back to Talon. As we slowly pick our way across the dunes.
Yay, cluster.
Thank you for that cluster, Talon. I feel guilty you're doing all the cluster work.
Meh. Yeah, you guys are getting all the clusters. Here we go.
Mostly Faye. That's the first one I've gotten. Oh, maybe not. I think I started at 52, so I've gotten 3.
Right, pick up boxes.
Yeah, you distract them. No.
Uh-oh.
Ah, there we go.
You're probably gonna need to keep me. Yeah, we stop.
Actually, the AoE is just starting.
Feel the gravity of the situation. Ooh, that's a cluster.
away.
And I think we need to about go turn in.
Oh yeah, it's filling fast. Yep.
Yep, there's the 1 minute mark. But that was a nice little cluster we got a heck of a lot of things out of.
Yeah, that should be good for gold.
Yeah.
It says I have one more, but he won't let me turn in. Interesting.
Weird.
Oh no, we've got a mage detachment here.
Luffy the Forthright. Fabino, Luffy, my dear. Reports had you pinned as a deserter. If you come forth to surrender to me, then, to beg my forgiveness? Never. I will never again align myself with you and your cruel exploits. An immoral dilemma. Luffy's former superior officer, an unprincipled mage by the name of Fabino, has been spotted on the fields of Zatanor. Considering his reputation for atrocities, it would be a mistake to let him operate freely in the region.
Look away!
Away.
Not steer.
Look away!
Away.
Why are you selecting anyone but the one guy I want?
Oh, you don't.
Look away!
Elementals down.
Meow. Thank you. Allow me to introduce a fellow traitor. Lord Alavro of Gunhilder's Blades. Name of the Queen. All distance must perish. This man has been tempered. Yes?
Why does he go so low?
Oh, isn't Luffy the one who was trying to protect the unicorn in the Southern
Nope.
Front?
Think so? Maybe? don't remember the names.
Rye, look out.
I know. Someone has a limit break.
I think there's another group out here.
Yeah. They probably have a 4-person and just 2 are here and 2 are somewhere else, but still enough to count for a limit break.
Hey, what do you know? There's another one right over here. They're probably over here, and it's probably going to be finished by the time we get there.
Yeah, highly likely. We do have a critical engagement mage detachment. Do we dare?
No.
On
No,
serpent's
no.
wings.
No. Hell no. Especially with only, basically 20 people. No. That's when you want almost full.
That was an ominous shadow passing overhead.
Silver.
Yep.
Hey, metal is metal.
Oh, for you guys.
Okay, we're next. We're following you tonight. Just cluster farm.
Yep. Cluster farm while we wait.
Good night, Anki. Get a good night's sleep.
Yeah,
So, a spoiler, non-spoiler, with the current top level of the resistance weapons, there are a couple of them that are done in such a way that a lot of people are comparing them to the Walmart logo.
No. Go ahead
And they're
start
not
moving
wrong!
towards the next one.
Oh,
Crap. Yeah, you guys go ahead and start moving towards that. What do you
we
call
can't
it?
until this guy's
Oh,
down. We
right.
can't mount. God dang it. You're gonna make me use my hand, aren't you?
No.
I'm sorry, that's just kind of impressive. Off in the distance, a shell hits the shield, and the shield goes bling.
Yep.
Question, how deep does the story end actually go? I assume it does not go all the way to 25?
You eventually have to get 25 to get to the last thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how much metal that requires. I don't
No,
feel
we're
like
gonna
making
find
you
out
cry.
sooner or later.
I don't want to make her cry. It's bad.
This thing is going down too fast.
And looks like the engagement's behind us. On Serpent's Wings.
Yep. It's nuts.
That's a lot of serpents.
I'm
Oh,
surprised
no.
I did not see that one actually show up in the log. We just too low level.
That's the
for it?
mage. That's the mage detachment one.
Attachment.
It's the one we saw earlier.
Oh, okay.
And here's about where half the group dies.
Yeah. Oh, they almost got it. Nope.
Ew, it keeps on going.
And
This is the part where most groups die.
and that red serpent, that's a new model type. Or a new variation. Have not seen that one before.
If those dead spells reach their max, it's a white. It looks like these people know what they're doing. And of course, you're trying to keep them, and all of this other shit's going on.
Yeah. Did they just fail it?
No, they made it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a success.
Yep. Erosion time night.
Watch out for ghosties.
Actually, they changed it so there's something you have to avoid in the day. I thought that was an interesting touch.
Oi boy.
Yeah, giant apes.
Right.
Hell, those things get hard. Yeah, one got mixed up in a fate once,
Oh.
and I'm just like, you know, pretty deep, doing pretty well. Whack! Half my health is gone.
That does not surprise me.
Yeah, it's. I believe they are level 5s.
They usually are.
Dang, I don't think I got it. No, I did get silver at least. By the way, I can
I'm not
rank.
sure I got any rank.
How far back are you, Ryan?
2.5 out of 2.7.
Not too bad.
So
Oh, look, it's this one again.
130K.
At least I'm not the only tank out here. front of it. Crap. How you doing?
I think the other tank bailed on us.
Yeah, probably went into one of the, oh yeah, one of the critical engagements popped.
Don't get too far away from me, Rye.
Kinda busy. Crap. Yes. I was right on the edge of that.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't stop.
Aha. Ah.
I got ya. Dang it! Ooh, it just missed me. Come in, Rye. There you are. There, you want that.
That should, yep, that takes care of him.
Yes, I tend to overheal. Sue me.
It's under healing.
Very true.
How's your metal?
Close but not there.
Yeah, figures.
2.6 out of 2.7.
Oh, so close. We will get this soon.
There's another one. The inventory collect weapon.
All right, this collection quest begins. Oh my god! Obero and Tsubami are here!
I was wondering when you were gonna spot them.
What are they doing here? They're kind of
earlier.
far away from home.
Just a bit.
Sorry, I'm always kind of surprised to see them when they show up in the backgrounds and cinematics. It's like, I know who they are.
Yeah, I had no idea they were here until I got the journal entry. It was like, wait, what?
I mean, it makes sense. They are allies.
Yeah, I had 9, so hopefully you guys are close.
Well, let's find out. 9.
Okay. Which means you probably have enough. You guys go turn in.
This should be 10. Yep, 10. That was 18 earlier. That's looking like maybe a 20 count to finish this up.
That's usually what it is. Bring the components to me! Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Coming, sir.
Do you mind if these components are still moving?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
Okay.
And this should do it. Yep. Finish the evening out with a bit of story.
Yeah.
Yep.
And maybe another cluster.
You guys head on out. Yeah, don't mind me.
Not a problem. I'm just surprised. It's like they're kind of far from Costa del Sol.
And not that we don't appreciate their help.
No, we totally appreciate their help, and they are allied with Doma. They are under the direct orders of Lady Yagiri. No, the one I would really be surprised who showed up would be, Kursari? That is not his name, but I'm suddenly blanking on it.
I know who you're talking.
Yeah, it's just... Wait, what's he doing here? He's a free agent. Okay, Mr. Resistance Command. Want to see my medal? And double checking, yes. Actually, we have new notes. One on a Tori for me, and one on Obero. Really? Which I already have. What the hey?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have those two. Okay.
And get this one thingy out of my inventory. Another lodestone. Okay, Demeter, what do you got for us?
Where eagles roost. Demeter has glad tidings to share from the battlefield. Blade Surnath, Blade Vexa, it's good to see you. As always, news of your contributions to the Resistance precedes you. We've just received word that the barrier over our new outpost is complete. At last, our front line can finally move forward. An unattainable feat without your assistance and that of the Ironworks. If you're ready, I've been asked to escort you to our newest encampment. I would also strongly advise you to attune to the Aetherite here if you yet to do so. Now, if you'll follow me, the camp is due west of here.
I think we did, but let's go touchy-touchy just in case.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Yep.
Time to head to the new encampment.
Got their bags unpacked and everything.
Yeah, I'll definitely want to go through those field notes before we log for the evening. All these hippogriffs. Ah, that dome over there must be the new encampment. I can see the fireworks from here as we kind of sneak past the Ziz. Oh dear, Doolahans.
Yeah, don't mess with them.
Not solo, no. The Dommels don't look much better.
Yeah, threes.
Yeah, actually, they look a lot better. They're threes.
Still.
You'll find all the essential facilities are in place, including an aetherite for ease of travel. The Solgen intends to seize yet another outpost as we continue to push the front line forward. Of course, this will likely require more work securing aether currents to power yet another protective barrier. Even so, with you here to aid us, I have faith there will prevail in the end. Yeah, that's very nice. Let's get out of the rain.
They want us to hit 20 next. Oh boy, that is a jump.
2 ranks. Same as last time.
And my umbrella does not work in here.
Yeah, the cats.
Why does my umbrella not work?
Resistance appraiser.
Right, he
Clear
just
your
gave us
inventory.
Who just gave us a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Light curtain. All light curtain. Lost re-rays. Lost assassination. Chain spell. Okay, shall we port back?
Just a second. Lost assassination. Delizards a close quarter attack with the potency of 350. Chance of instant KO when attacking from the rear, which increases the lower the target's HP. Sprint of the Beast effect gains the effect Lost Font of Power to self. Lost Font of Power effect increases damage dealt by 30% and critical hit by 40%, duration 18 seconds. Does not share recast timer with any other abilities. Paladin, Monk, Warrior, Dragoon, Bard, Ninja, Mechanic, Dark, Sam, Gunbreaker, DNC. Interesting. What's missing here?
Did you take a look at Lost Chain Spell?
Yeah, the casters.
No.
Temporarily.
What's missing is all the classes. They're only listing jobs.
But Lost Chain Spell temporarily eliminates cast time for all spells, duration 30 seconds. And it works on Black Mage.
All the magic types. White Mage, Black Mage, Summoner, Scholar, Asp,
never mind
RDM.
them. It works on Black Mage. That is 30 seconds of way ungodly power for a Black Mage. Now let's get back and check the notes because it's past 11.
It is that time. Well, here's the Aether Shard.
Exactly. The sooner we leave this place, the sooner we're out of the rain.
Okay, collections. Field record. I have 2 entries. One is number 1.
Yeah, the same 2.
Atori
I think they must have given it to us for like quest complete. Atori Moribe, Aura, age 29, birthplace Dagluk, southern Naxia. Though born and raised in the southern reaches of Naxia, her lineage can be traced back to Doma. Indeed, for several generations, her family thrived in Naxia, making the land their own, all the while dutifully upholding their Doman traditions. Unfortunately, her family line was cut woefully short 26 years prior, and Atori must now uphold these traditions on her own. Under the command of the 11th Legion, the 17th Infantry Division, okay, not Legion, was dispatched to invade the mountainous regions of southern Nag. While the Naxian resistance lacked a comparable martial force, they were not without cunning. Rather than attack directly, they relied on their knowledge of the land, assailing the Imperials via surprise raids and ambushes. Naxian resistance was relentless, stalking the Imperials both by light of day and dead of night. Thus, the 17th Infantry was deprived of rest, kept constantly on edge, and before long it was clear these tactics had taken their toll. Even so, no one could have foreseen what would befall the village of Dagluk. It was a small village, and without the immediate aid of the resistance, the people found little recourse but to submit to the Imperial's authority, offering up what little food and water they could afford to forestall uncertain death. Their uneasy peace would be broken, however, when an ale-sodden Imperial soldier thought to assault a hapless villager. They tried to defend themselves, but the drunken soldier escalated the altercation, and before long the villager was dead. When questioned by his superiors, the soldier claimed he was assaulted by the resistance, but the villagers knew the truth. Torches and tools in hand, they demanded the Imperials leave Dagluk, but their cries of anger were answered only with gunfire. The massacre of Dagluk's people was initially reported as the result of a bloody battle with the Naxian resistance. But survivors from the village would give the lie to these claims, the dark truth made painfully clear when a soldier of the 17th Infantry at last came forward, unable to bear the weight of his conscience. The unit was then recalled to the Imperial capital, where it was summarily dissolved. Emperor Varus was quick to denounce the infantry's actions, but the seeds of resentment had already been sown in Naxia's bloodied soil. Atori was but an innocent child of 4 summers when this atrocity came to pass, whisked away to safety by her mother. Though she did not emerge from the village unscathed, Atori's mother refused to stop until she was certain of their safety. And so they traveled without food or water for 3 days and nights, desperate to find sanctuary. Eventually they would find it in the arms of resistance soldiers out on patrol. It was only then she allowed herself to succumb to her injuries, her final breath a sigh of relief, comforted by the thought that Atori would live. It was believed the trauma of her life put Atori into silence. In time she would find her voice again and attest to the horrors visited upon her village. Thanks to her mother's sacrifice, Atori had gained a new family among the resistance, none offering her comfort more so than Kusiu, she who she would come to look up to as a brother. When she was of age, she joined the resistance, taking up the lance. With Kusiu's help, she quickly became one of their more accomplished fighters in the battle for freedom. And 33, Oboro Torioi. Race here.
Interesting, we finally get his actual last name.
Age 24, birthplace Doma. A shinobi of Doma, Oboro is among the contingent sent by the Eastern Alliance to aid in the battle against the 4th Legion. Though his homeland was already under the Imperial yoke at the time of his birth, Oboro was raised in a secluded village where he was instructed in the art of ninjutsu by his master Gekkai. Blessed with equal measures of innate talent and dogged determination, he quickly rose through the ranks and was awarded the title of Jonin, given only to the most skilled shinobi.
Hold for a sec. For those who are following the buns, the next part will probably be a spoiler. You might want to hit mute. You have been warned.
I'll risk it.
Okay.
When Lord Cayenne led his rebellion, Oboro proudly fought at his side. After a hard-fought battle, they succeeded in taking back Doma Castle, and it seemed for a fleeting moment that Doma's liberation had been won. Victory, however, proved as ephemeral as bubbles in the sea, owing in part to the machinations of a fellow shinobi who had already defected to the Empire, providing them with vital intelligence from the shadows. Before long, Xenos' 12th Legion was upon them, and Lord Cayenne's revolt mercilessly crushed. Oboro survived the battle, and upon returning home was tasked with a new mission by the village elders. He was to make for Eorzea and pursue the traitor who had betrayed his homeland. So it was that Oboro came to practice the art of shinobi in a new land, ready to return at a moment's notice should his homeland require his skills. In return, he did when Hien, son of Kaien, led his own revolt, playing a vital role in the infiltration of the Dairu Moon Gates. This time, Oboro has been summoned by Lord Hien once more to provide invaluable support to the Bosjan resistance as a key member of the Eastern Alliance. Oboro is a serious-minded youth with a strong sense of justice, so serious in fact that he often comes off as rigid and inflexible. At the same time, he is passionate about defending others and would sooner throw his own life away than put another's in danger, an almost reckless courage that has won him no small number of admirers among his fellow shinobi. This all-consuming devotion to his duty, however, Oboro less adept at dealing with interpersonal relationships and everyday affairs. Though he is of more than marriageable age, he appears completely at a loss as to what steps might be required to go about finding a woman to take as his bride. The following
That is
the
so
sworn...
him!
What's this?
That is so him! I'm sorry. I mean, Theory considers Oboro like one of his best buds, but yeah, him, women, and he's gonna be a bachelor all his life.
The following is the sworn testimony of a shinobi son, but has accompanied Oboro on multiple forays to Eorzea. The elders have often suggested that it would be easiest if Oboro simply allowed a matchmaker to set him up with a suitable bride. As a jonin, needless to say, tradition dictates that he is bound by duty to father children and raise them to be great shinobi in their own right, a duty which Oboro has no intention of neglecting. And yet, it would seem that his exposure to Eorzean customs and lifestyles has colored his thinking somewhat, and recently he has expressed feeling a certain yearning to experience romantic love. You did not hear this from me, of course, but I have even seen him tooting around a book on how to woo the fairer sex. Whether he acquired it of his own devices or received it as a gift from a certain roguish acquaintance of his, I cannot say with certainty.
Oh god, he would totally be handed that.
You realize who the roguish acquaintance probably is.
Yes, I do.
Don't take advice from Thancred. It's not a good idea.
And actually, I was thinking of someone else, but Thancred would do it as well. But he doesn't really know Thancred.
I thought he would.
Not really. No, they've not really bumped heads. Now, Jackie, on the other hand.
Ah.
So what do we get for complimentary sparklers for the evening?
Now, one thing I want to note is an Atori's thing.
A what?
Atori's notes.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh,
Who do we want?
First off, the historian to turn in the spared note that I have.
Yeah, which I don't. But in Atori's note, they mentioned the 11th Legion, which I think is... If they've mentioned the 11th before, it's been rare. And applies incoming FF11.
Indigo Star.
Yep.
Stuffed
Yep.
Purifoil, which is a form of Mandragora. Indigo
Materia
Star.
7.
Indigo Star. Indigo Star.
Yep.
Bosja Barding.
Meow.
Indigo Star. Indigo Star.
6 Indigo Stars and 1 Materia 7. Meow.
Is it sushi time?
Yes.
I think it's sushi
It's
time.
get out of the rain time.
Well, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. We'll hopefully be back on Wednesday with more story. Knock on wood. We are gaining metal pretty frequently, and we'll probably continue to gain more as we go and push into the new area.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something of a grind. It always has been. The big trick behind it is that it's technically a grind or content that's supposed to last us until
Yeah.
end of November.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Courtship for Dummies, which is entirely, yeah. Obero's my buddy. I need to go play his wingman or something, don't I? He just does not know how to deal with the fairer gender. Actually, probably what will happen with him is Tsubami will go up and grab his ear and drag him to a matchmaker and say, "Suck it." That would be entirely on Tsubami's watch, though. Ooh, look! Ramen! Yum! Yes, have some sushi. Thank you all very much for coming. Again, we'll be back on Wednesday, starting at 9:30 for our level grind and more Bajja. This will probably last into next week, is my gut feeling. Knock on wood. Any case, you all have a great evening. Sleep well, be safe. Hope to see you here again.
Yeah, everyone have a great week.
Good night, everyone.